say something about intros so that we can get into the video? Welcome back. Or welcome, if it's your first time joining us. Today, we are back for Kenshi with Rust Buckets and Sham here. Now, I've got some grand plans for today, and hopefully I'll actually accomplish them instead of having to cut the episode somewhat short. Although I say short, the video was like 20 minutes long. But I've got some grand plans. Now, first thing I want to do is actually head on inside here into this bar. Because, and I actually remembered to turn the music back on, by the way, so that hopefully you guys don't just have to listen to me talk over sandy silence of Kenshi. First thing I want to do is, surprisingly, sell some of our weapons. I know that's probably not the greatest idea, considering some of these are really good, actually, for what we need. But I do want to sell some of them. So we're going to get rid of our horse chopper here, as much as I don't want to, considering it's one of our best offensive weapons currently. And quite possibly the flesh cleaver. It's either that or we get rid of the ninja blade. I have been debating it for a little bit, and I think currently I'd prefer to keep the ninja blade over the flesh cleaver. It doesn't do more damage, and it doesn't have more range, but the rate at which it trains dex is much faster, and we have the mercenary club for training strength, as well as a future weapon we're going to go get very soon. So the flesh cleaver and the saber are leaving us for now. We'll be rocking. Is that a bit too loud? No, that's okay. We'll be rocking the club for a while and the ninja blade if we need them. I was considering buying a polearm, but it's 2.2 grand and we're just a little bit short, and I don't want to sell any skeleton repair kits just yet. Maybe in the future. Now we're gonna make our way down south past Squin here. Just a bit. Kenshi vets will know where I'm heading to get our next weapon. But for those of you unfamiliar, I'll show you where you can get some free weaponry. Oh man, I kind of want to fight that guy 1v1 just for his equipment, but we won't do that. Anyways, I'm gonna probably do that map graphic again for you guys, because you probably don't want to see me wander aimlessly through a desert. So I'll see you guys when we get to our target, unless we're intercepted, of course. Nah, there we are. There's our wanted destination popping in the distance. Oh, we can already see raw stone we can pick up. Ah, yes, my favorite, raw stone. Now, we traveled safely here. We didn't get interrupted, which is great because we're pretty well worn down. As you can see, our wear damage has taken its effect. We're basically a Shek at this point that can't wear clothing, or proper amounts of clothing. So we're gonna have to find a skeleton bed, and real quick too. For now though, I want to get a solid weapon first, because our goal for today is facing the Dust King in glorious 1v1 combat. Although facing him in glorious 1v1 combat isn't going to be so practical because, well, he has a lot of followers guarding him. But that's okay, we can face him in glorious 1v40 combat, which is equally fair, because we are no pushover since the first episode, that's for sure. So the Dust King will need all the help he can get. And there's our weapons that we're going to pick up for the fight. I want to make it a little bit fairer for him, because I know I'm quite buff, and with full stats and full health on all my limbs, it's going to be pretty tough for them to take us out. So I want to make it as fair as I possibly can for them. Now, I would like to find a really good fragment axe. I don't believe there's too many high tier ones here, but I know there's a couple that are a slight cut above the rest. I can't remember what their exact stats are though. So we're gonna drop and pick up a couple times here just to search for which fragment axe it actually is. Is it this one? 0.14.36. No, it's the exact same as our last one. Yeah. Because I know some are slightly lighter and do less damage, and some are slightly heavier and do a little bit more damage. And I know I want a frag axe. I don't want to use a plank here. Ah, see, that's the ones I'm talking about. So these ones are the same weight, actually, surprisingly. They are technically lighter, though they aren't actually lighter. But these are the worst ones. So we have been picking up the better ones, but I could have swore there was like a darker encrusted one here. I guess not, no. Alright, well, we'll grab that one. And we'll... Oh. Huh, we dropped it outside of the building while in the building. That's awkward. Now we can't grab it again. Alright, we'll grab this one. It was the same quality. So we have our 0.14.36 with 18 kilos. This thing is going to be hard to swing, and it should make the fight a very, very, very big challenge. But a big fight deserves a big sword, right? Only makes sense. Now, we're going to head on over to the waystation where we first got our repair kits. Hopefully the dude that we slightly may have borrowed these from has forgiven us since. If not, this episode may become just a little bit longer. I'm going to do that neat little map infographic again. I hope you guys enjoy that one. And I'll see you when I get there. A minor detour to Squin, since we aren't actually at war with these guys yet. We should... Let me just get a little bit closer here. We should be allowed inside. They shouldn't mind us. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Just because we have bandits in our title doesn't make us bad guys. We could be the good bandits. Like, okay, there aren't any good bandits in Kenshi. But listen. Alright? We're maybe the good bandits. You don't know? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Thanks, Shrek, for being mostly reasonable people. I say mostly. But I want to sell these here. We have a lot of dollars just sitting here in chainmail armor that I'll never be able to wear anyways because I'm a skeleton. So we may as well sell it and see if we can maybe get some fancy new armors. Now, okay, so this is what I was talking about. To explain the rules again in this episode, we aren't allowed to use anything above white, aka rusted, levels of quality. So for example, this is out of our reach. We can't use this. Why? Because it's not part of the rust aesthetic, right? So at most we could use grading like this. So we have to do shoddy or prototype. And since prototype is absolutely terrible, we'll be using shoddy stuff mostly. And since shoddy stuff doesn't really tend to protect you, for example, take the stats here, 8% blunt resistance, 12% cut resistance versus a 16 and 24, we don't really buy armor for protection, we buy it for bonuses to stats. And this modded swordsman rags is actually pretty good for stats. Now, we've not got any pants we can really buy other than an armored rag skirt, which doesn't really help us. But I do want to sell this and buy these swordsman rags. That will definitely help us. I would 100% buy some cloth pants, but there seem to be none for sale that are low enough grading. And I would potentially buy drifters leather pants, but can't seem to get any of those. The best we could get right now is an armored rag skirt, and it slows us down a chunk. Is it worth it is the question. Does give a martial arts bonus. It's not terrible. If we still use the monk robe, we would get plus 10, which would almost unlock the palm strike, which would make martial arts training very easy. How about we check for fashion? I know most people here seem to like fashion. Probably. Well, it does look pretty darn good. But I think I'm gonna keep these on for now. We'll live with that. Now, I also want to check if well, actually, yeah, let's check the swords. We'll check their swords because we do have 8,000. We'll check their swords, see if we can get something better than this. That's still rusted quality. Ooh. There's some really good stuff. Okay, see, so this was my point that I was making in the last video. We can technically use Katun number 1. See, because it's the white modeling instead of... Where's a counterexample? Oh, we can actually get all the way to Katun 2. Huh, I thought Katun 2 already turned blue. Alright, well, nice. We can get all the way to Katun 2. But I don't think I'm going to use those for anything other than captains or, like, heroic, quote-unquote, people. Because, well, they're not actually rusted anymore, right? They're rather clean-looking, for Kenshi, that is, weapons. But we won't be able to use Katun 3, so... I do want this level. I want a refitted blade. Ooh, 5.6 grand for this refitted blade. Only 18 kilos as well? Yeah. We're gonna buy that. So that's Sham's new sword. All fancy like. Really representing the rust buckets. Well done, Sham. Now, I will head to the travel shop. Sometimes this dude sells backpacks. I don't have high hopes here, but we'll see. Hopefully he has some. Also, I do like your aesthetics over there, Shek. Very rust colored. I appreciate it. The only alternative I would know for backpacks is the Shinobi Thieves in this area. It does have backpacks. Oh, it even has a small backpack. We will buy the small backpack. This is the most affordable backpack we can buy here. So I'll 100% get that one. It's only 1 grand. Super cheap. And we can fit our repair kits into it. So that's great. As well as our spare weapons. There we go. Should make us a bit lighter on our feet. And now we can head to face our challenge of the Dust King. So I will once again see you guys at the waystation. Ah, there it is. Wonderful. Just what you like to see when you're a wounded skeleton. A station with a robotics workshop. Yes, sir. Wonderful. This is probably going to be our pseudo base of operations for the time being. Now, like I said, hopefully this merchant has forgotten me because I really don't want to fight him. I'm going to sell one of these, that one, because it's slightly worn. Just so I can hopefully pay for the bed. Now, hopefully this merchant has forgotten me. You're not still mad at me, right, sir? Oh, good, he isn't. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's only 2,000. I thought it was 3,000 for the bed. Wonderful. We're gonna heal up here, and then I'm gonna tell you while we're healing our plans. Now, I'll show you as well again the stats of the swordsman's regs, just in case you guys didn't pause back there. So we are getting a dodge skill effect of 1.1, not bad. Combat speed effect of 1.08, that's great. This is like super useful for a skeleton because usually humans would just wear wooden sandals and you'd get 1.05, which is really nice. Combat speed effect is great to have, but for skeletons you can't do that because, you know, you have robot feet, you can't wear sandals. So this is really nice to get. The dex effect of 1.1 is okay, it's fine. We get an extra +4 dex, whatever. Attack damage is huge because we're using rusted crap. You know, we're not going to hit all that hard, so that's great. Melee attack up and martial arts up, as well as melee defense down. Those don't really matter in the long run. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch myself, and only myself, as the character here against the Dust King. I feel confident that we can take him. I do. If that happens to not work out and we get absolutely obliterated, which may very well happen, and I'm going to slot in an offhand here just in case I lose my left arm in this fight. In case we can't do it, I'm going to probably save the fight for another episode and make some money in between. Hopefully, though, we win the fight and we end the episode with a victory. But if we can't, if we somehow, for some reason, can't do that, then we'll earn some money and maybe hire some mercenaries to help us along the path. But I really don't want to hire mercenaries because starting out as a bandit clan, you need to figure out how to recruit people. And what better way to recruit people than to beat them into a small pulp and force them to join your faction, right? Like, how else would you recruit people? What, hire them in bars? Psh, come on. Nobody does that. That's crazy. Imagine hiring people in bars. No way. That can't be possible. You know? That's not an actual thing people do. No. Beat your enemies and then make them join your bandit clan. The natural order of things. Also, this is this clipping? Or is it actually... Yeah, it is clipping. Okay. For a second, I thought this moved really well in sync and the bat was passing perfectly underneath it. And I was like, wow, that is like the ideal combo. But it isn't, unfortunately. Now, I will walk all the way over here because I want you guys to experience this journey with me. Our first actual challenge of sorts. Like, you could say the Fogmen training was a challenge, but we had no threat of dying or losing or anything, right? We were just training. Those are just friends to us, basically. This guy, though, he's our first actual challenger. Oh, no. No. Sirs, I do not wish to be interrupted. I can't talk to you. Why are your people so angry at me? Run away! Oh, actually, yes. Follow me, hungry bandits. I can't talk to you for some reason. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna lead them all the way to the Dust King and use them as fodder, but I guess not. Alright. So this is gonna be a bigger struggle than I thought because you guys saw how slow I was swinging that weapon there. I don't think we're gonna win this. I now don't have high hopes. But hey. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe our eyes are bigger than our body can back up. But there's only one way to find out. And find out we shall. Now, if only I had trained strength a little more, I could actually carry this thing. But I need a minimum of 36 strength to swing this. Actually, I think I need more. One sec, let me do math. No, it is actually 36. Yeah. So, for those of you new to Kenshi and unaware of how weapon weights, strength, etc. works, it's not... Everybody thinks it's you need double the strength of the weapon's weight. But that's not actually true. You need 40 times the strength of the blunt damage, if I'm doing my calculations correct here. So, for example, this has 0.9 blunt damage. Now, times 0.9 by 4, right? It's 1.8, and then times that by 2, it's 3.6, right? Times that by 10, it's now 36. So you need 36 strength in order to wield this weapon, which is times 40. 0.9 times 40, literally. So you need 40 times your weapon's blunt damage. This isn't usually impactful. For example, for a ninja blade, it has 0 blunt damage. 0 times 40 is 0, right? But that's not actually true. You need double the weight in this case. There's a minimum requirement of double the weight, but if the weapon happens to deal more blunt damage, than the weight of the weapon, you need the blunt damage times 40. Alright, now that that's explained. Oh boy, this is so not going to go well. They're pathetic in stats, but they are many in number. Fight me. Oh! A good hit. Another good hit. Okay, we're actually not swinging this as slow as we thought. Yes! Good hit. Yes. Yes. Okay. They're hitting themselves a lot. No! We would have got the first hit on the Dust King there. Oh. Ooh. The Dust King is hitting us for a bit of a chunk here. But we are doing some damage. Ooh. The Dust King. What's his stats here? Oh, okay. He is actually competing with me. Yes. Our first challenge is a real challenge, for sure. But we are swinging this way faster than I thought we were going to, honestly. Like, I thought we were going to swing this really slow. Like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was. Now, I don't have any attack slots or anything. If I had extra attack slots, I would lose this, hands down. But I just have the default attack slots. I did actually remember to get recruitable prisoners this time, though. So, if we win this, we will get some funky recruits out of this, hopefully. Which is also why I'm using a fragment axe, so that we don't massacre these poor lads by bleeding them to death. Hopefully we just bonk them all unconscious, and then we can convert them up the stairs and get our rusty bandit clan started. Ooh, it's not bad. So far, so good. Like, we've gotten one dude unconscious. We're mostly blocking right now. Ooh, we hit the Dust King there. For equipment-wise, if they have anything above standard grade, when I recruit them, I'm instantly just going to drop it. We aren't going to sell it. We are just going to drop it, I think. Actually, we'll probably end the episode as the Dust King is beaten, if we are victorious against him here. And I'll let you guys decide what we do with equipment that's beyond our usability. Are we allowed to capture people and then sell their equipment? Or should we drop it and not use it? Simple as, right? I'll put like a little community vote thing if I can figure out how to do it on YouTube. I don't actually know how to do a lot of the stuff that I've been doing. Like, last episode, those transitions, they took me a chunk to learn, alright, guys? I'm really new to this. I don't know how to edit videos or anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just improvising. That's why my intros are, yeah. But, I'm enjoying myself. And, I hope you guys are too, because your kind comments really keep me going. It means a lot. I'm very thankful for you guys, enjoying the videos and, you know, giving a like, giving your comments as well. Brightens my day. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. We're still good. See, this, honestly, if I hadn't slept in the bed, we would almost be down now. This is so good that we slept in the bed. I was thinking about not sleeping in the bed. Oh man, Dust King is hurting. His left arm is out. We're getting pretty pin-cushioned by some of these guys, but surprisingly, they're not really doing much damage with their pin-cushioning. Maybe it's our toughness, but... Ow. Okay, that was a... Oh, ah. We're getting staggered out there. Oh, that's a big swing. Yeah. You could see it coming from a mile away. The swing from downtown connecting. Oh, yes. Ooh, this is a close one. This is close. It's getting close. I might want to readjust so I'm not getting so focused by their turrets up there. Ooh, another down. Oh, that guy got back up. Oh, we've got people rallying for their respective king there. These guys are ferocious fighters, surprisingly. The Dust Bosses are a bit stronger than the other Dust Bandits, so they aren't, you know, your average. You can see the stats there. They aren't your average bandits. Also, these Dust Bandits do have a bit of upgraded equipment. I made sure to mod them up a little bit with a mod. I'll link that mod in the description if you guys want. Actually, I'll just link my whole mod, whatever, collection that I use. That way you guys, if you want to use any of the mods you see in the playthrough, you can. And if you want to suggest some mods, you also can do that. I won't necessarily use them, as I'm not too fond of modding Kenshi away from its norm. But if they're good mods that I see fit to kind of add to the vanilla experience, then I'll absolutely gladly use them. Oh no, we would have had a great swing there. Oh, he's gonna block that. Oh, that was a good crossbow hit. Oh, that one screwed them over though. Karma, I guess, right? We're still going. We're still trucking. 35 chest hit points. You ain't downing me that easy. Come on. Come on. Have at yas. Oh, this is the most intense fight in Kenshi I've ever experienced. Oh my god. We're so close. It's so close. Oh. We're starting to wear down, you know. Our stats are taking a hit here, especially our dex from getting worn down so much. And as your dex gets lowered, fun fact for those of you that aren't too familiar with Kenshi, dexterity affects your blocking. So the more hits you take, the more hits you're going to take in the future too. Once you take one hit, it'll make it easier for you to take that next hit, and so on and so forth. Just because you're... Oh, and they got us. Oh, no. Alright, alright. That was a great fight. Look how many of them we left bloodied and beaten in the ground. We're gonna rally up here. We're gonna finish this fight 100%. They're too worn. They can't beat us now. Also, we're literally regenning what they bled us for. Faster than they can bleed us. So, I'm gonna fast forward it just a little bit here. Just so that you guys don't have to watch me reboot for too long. You know, computing systems. Beep boop, beep boop. And hopefully we'll heal ourselves on the ground here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we might have to sneak up. We are going to sneak, I think. Just hide ourselves a little bit, bandage up, and then actually fight. There we go, there we go. Yes. Repair yourself up. Oh man, this dude is... this dude is suffering. Oh yeah, they don't even know. We're repairing right under their noses. Oh yes, this is great. They're also healing up in there, but they won't recover as quickly as I can. Look at that. We're basically back to full health. They can't compete. We will be the winners here, which is fantastic. This was a long fight. I hope you guys don't mind it. I think I will leave it unedited, honestly. I want you guys to see the full fight and the full experience of beating the Dust King here. Ooh, that dude's kicking us. Man, ferocious. Guy can't even use his arm to fight anymore, but he's so dedicated to beating the crap out of us that he's willing to just punt us. What a lad. What a lad. Now maybe those, that rag skirt, that armored rag skirt from earlier at Squin would have helped us not to take so much leg damage, but we healed it up anyways, so I don't mind. Ooh, nice shot. Ooh, the guys from up top are shooting well here. I'm gonna leave myself in this position because I feel it's actually quite a challenge to get through it. The constant interrupts are really, really doing them a favor here. Nice. Good swing. Oh, see that? The constant interrupts, man. They're nuts. Those crossbows are really keeping them on top of things. But they are staggering me out of the animations to a point where I'm just restarting another animation. So sometimes they're helping because I get to just wombo combo things. Ooh, big swing. Big swing times two. Another bit. Oh, there goes the Dust King. We've won. That's officially the big boy down. We have beaten the Dust King, ladies and gents. We have beaten the Dust King. Now, to beat the last of his followers, we are switching to our mace here as we get inside. That's automatically done. This thing is a lot quicker, and it's gonna hit semi-decent too, so they should not have pushed me in here. I think I'm at an advantage when I'm inside currently, since this weapon I can actually swing at a decent speed. I also will not be hurting them as badly with it, or cutting them as badly with it. So this is great for us, for potential recruits. Ooh, those crossbows, man, that's fierce. This is vicious. A vicious onslaught of crossbow attacks. I'm gonna click on this guy just so my character actually targets him. Nice! Now they're shooting their own in their back though, so that's okay. I am okay with that. Yes, sir! Oh, yes. Oh, don't get that one yet. We gotta get this one over here. Oh, yes. Crawl up to him. Yes! Beat him down! Oh, yeah. Oh, the Dust King's back up. The man himself. Oh, we're swinging this thing quick now. Oh, look at that cheeky quick swap as we get outside. Did y'all see that? That was nuts. Little damage enhancing cheese there. I didn't even have to do that. My character auto cheeses. Oh man, that's funny. So what would have happened there if that would have been a connecting hit is it would have used the speed of the club. So, a faster swing rate, but with the damage of the heavy weapon here, because it would have quick swapped halfway between, just because we exited and entered through the building there. So we switched automatically from an indoor weapon to an outdoor weapon, because this has a negative bonus indoors, this big weapon. So our character decided, in his infinite wisdom, because he's a genius, thank you, Sham, for being a genius. Not real life, Sham, that dude's, he's got issues. But, in-game Sham here, he's a genius. Yeah, you see that quick swap? So, he quick swapped, and he had the speed of the heavy weapon, but he quick swapped to the mace, and used the damage of the mace. And that's what happens. And there we go, guys. That is the entire Dust Bandit faction here wiped out. And where's our glorious king that we took down? There he is, the Dust King. Ooh, left arm lost. Ooh, that's not good. I don't want him to bleed out. I don't want this man to die. Have we got any medical equipment, medical supplies anywhere? I know there's a friend upstairs, but I don't want to for those of you that have not beaten the Dust King, please click away from the video now, or I'll put a little editing note where I'm like, don't look at this part. Okay, look back at it, you know, kind of thing. But don't look at this part right now. I'll tell you when to look again. Okay, we gotta go up here. Oh, no, he is here. Okay, don't look. Where? Sham, where did you... What? Oh, okay, he just... Okay, so apparently Sham is a wizard, and he can telepathically grab equipment through floors. Well, good to know. Very useful. Alright, we're gonna patch up the Dust King here. Patch this big boy up. Make sure he doesn't bleed out or die. He is unconscious for 2,000 seconds. Oh boy, we have hurt you, my sir. And there's our prize once we finish healing ourselves. I'll 4 times it so we can get a nice little end shot here for the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking through with it, if you guys did. And I hope you all have fantastic days. Hopefully much more fantastic days than this man is having currently with a missing arm. But there's our prize, the Dust King beaten, us victorious, and in the next episode, once you guys decide what we'll do with all his underlings and whatnot, we'll get back to it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day. Stay wonderful. See ya.